Got any trouble, Bill?
Well, I won't know till I've had a good look, will I?
Oh. I've, come to talk to you about a wedding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the wife's sister wants us to go out to London that weekend.
What? Who's going to be my best man, then?
What are you talking about? Thought you got all that sorted out.
Oh, you didn't believe all that leg pull about David, did you?
Hey? You mean to say you was having me on?
Of course I was. You've always been my first choice.
Oh, you're rotten. You really have me going there.
You're getting very gullible in your old age, Bill, aren't you?
Yeah, and you're going to be a better liar. Now, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Oh, it'll keep. See you later.
Hello, David.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Come on in.
Thanks. Well.
Jeremy, Ken. I'm fine. Listen, I've got a little job for you. I want you to find out about a man called David Relton. That's right. Yes, he used to own this yard years ago. He's just come back from South America. Very rich, so I hear. I want you to find out a little bit more about him. Whether he's kosher. Yeah. Look forward to it. Bye now.
Pierre Chalon.
Surely you've heard of him.
Yes, vaguely.
You obviously haven't been reading your society pages, Avril. At one time, he had quite a reputation as a playboy millionaire.
Yes. Yes, I seem to remember the name now. Why?
He's the man I was telling you about. The one who wants to distribute Relton boats in South America, Australia, and throughout the Far East.
Whose identity you couldn't reveal.
Correct. But now I can, because I've just spoken to him, and he'd very much like to meet you.
Great.
He's flown into Malta for a polo match. The only thing is, he's not going to be there for very long.
Well, perhaps we could meet him in Malta.
Oh, fine. If that's all right with you.
Well, deals like this one don't come up very often, David.
No. Now I can see why you're the head of this company. Listen, why don't I book a flight for tomorrow? I'll speak to Pierre later on today, and then if we had dinner tonight, I could let you know whether it was on or off.
I'd look forward to that.
Wonderful. I'll pick you up at 8.
Hey, Tony, did you hear the whistle?
Yeah, I'd like to finish this first, if that's all right, Mr. Sayers.
Suit yourself.
He's a good lad, that man.
You got a good feel for wood. Vanessa coming up to the pub?
No, she's gone off to see Avril about something or other. The fuss women make about a wedding. I wonder if it's all worth it.
Oh, God, you're not still entertaining doubts, are you?
Ah, it's a big step, isn't it? I mean, it didn't work out last time, did it?
Jack, I am going to buy you a pint, and then I'm going to examine your innermost feelings.
Eh?
Come on.
Well, personally, I think this is great. But it's up to Jan to give the final, okay?
But she isn't here.
Oh, come on, Robert.
I know. She's got a lot on her mind. Lynn, believe me, I do appreciate how upsetting this business of the will has been for her. But she cannot go on bringing those worries into the office.
Yes, well, with you two continually sniping at each other, the place is rapidly becoming a battlefield.
Lynn, I don't want to be at war with anyone. The bank have invested $500,000. They've appointed me to look after their interests, and I'm damn well going to do that. But if Jan insists on fighting every move I make...
Calm down. I'm the neutral one, remember?
Pity. I'd begun to hope you were on my side. I think it's about time I took you out to lunch.
Your maid of honor? Yes, I'd be delighted. Oh, thank you so much for asking.
Good, that's settled then. Oh, dear. I suppose everything will be all right on the day.
Dad not pulling his weight?
Oh, if it were left to Jack, it'd be 5 minutes in the registry office and then straight into the pub. Sorry.
Last-minute doubts?
Yes. You see, although I know Klaus would be very happy for me, I still feel I'm breaking a trust.
Vanessa, you say yourself, Klaus would be very happy for you.
Yes, I know, I know. Although Jack hasn't actually said anything, I get the feeling he may be having doubts too.
And I get the feeling that your imagination is working overtime.
Perhaps.
She's easy enough once you get to know her. Frankly, I don't spend too much time in the office.
Thank you. What's so funny?
Nothing.
Well, go on, tell me.
Well, it suddenly occurred to me. Strictly speaking, and dependent on what you finally decide, right now, you and Leo shouldn't even be living in the same house.
What?
That's what it said in the will.
Come on.
Don't worry. Your co-executor won't say a word.
I'm glad we had this lunch. It helps, you know, to talk, clear my mind.
Good. Does that mean you've come to your decision?
A bit nearer, maybe. What do you think?
That wasn't part of the deal. I said I'd be the listener, right?
Yeah, you must have some thoughts.
Sure. I'm crystal clear about what I do.
Well, tell me.
Look, Abby, you've got to make this decision on your own. I don't want to put ideas into your head.
You won't be.
Okay. As long as it's clear that these are my thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it, Thomas isn't going to suffer. Leo will provide for him, and you'll always be able to see him.
No, I've got to have both my boys with me.
Okay, whatever. But as far as William's concerned, he's going to inherit Sir Edward's multi-million-pound empire, and probably my father's as well. Now, when he comes of age, he may decide he wants nothing to do with it. You don't know that, neither do I. But personally, I don't feel I have the right to make my son's mind up for him. It's got to be his decision then, not mine here and now. I'd find it very difficult to live with myself knowing I'd deprived William of that choice. But that's just the way I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Tony. What are you doing here?
I heard the phone ringing. Knowing you weren't here, I came in to answer it.
Oh, where was it?
I don't know, it stopped as soon as I got to it.
Oh, well, in future, just let it ring, will you?
Right.
Jeremy?
Ah, right, thanks a lot. Jeremy, Ken. Really? Me? Suspicious? No. No, just checking him out, that's all. Right, thanks a lot, Jeremy.
David Relton?
Yes. Yeah, anybody who's got addresses in both Buenos Aires and Rio must be worth a bomb. This is good. It's all tying up. You are going sailing.
And where the hell have you been?
Well, I must admit, that's a different greeting from thank you for all the lovely flowers, David.
We were supposed to be having lunch, do you remember?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was busy.
With Avril?
What is this?
You were having dinner with her the other night, weren't you?
Yes. She wanted to discuss a project.
Well, why the hell didn't you tell me?
Because it is nothing to do with you. Business before pleasure. Always. Hmm?
Yeah. Well, just so long as you keep it that way.
Hey, don't tell me you're jealous.
Well, no, of course I'm... Well, maybe just a bit.
There's no need. How many times do I have to tell you, Laura? You are the only one.